We are under the light. Max Fried will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Austin Slater in his career versus this pitcher. He's 2 for 3. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone up into the second deck.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Mike Yastrzemski, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Avoids these Braves as they take the field here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone!
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Roll, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Jalen Davis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. This is line to left. He's through first and hustling for second, and that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Stepping in, Pablo Sandoval, and a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis will get there, and he puts it away to Johnny Cueto. Gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Lindor backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. 1 out, nobody on. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Cueto gets the sign. 0-2 pitch on its way. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in, Aramis Garcia. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with the bat in his hands.
Johnny Cueto started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And I'm locking in on second baseman Ozzie Albies right now. This guy is an elite defender. Came up as a shortstop through the minor leagues until he dislocated his elbow. Has since moved over to second base, and also both sides of the plate. A switch hitter with this kind of swagger and this kind of defense doesn't come along often.
Hit in the air to center field. After it is Acuna. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Coming to the plate now, Austin Slater. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. This is line to left. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with two away on a ground rule double. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Around first, he's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But they strike. Acuna digs in now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And let's focus our attention on third baseman Evan Longoria. Multiple Gold Glove winner. This guy has ice water in his veins. He never lets on. You can't tell if this guy's on fire or he's struggling. He's one of the most consistent defenders in our sport.
Reined in. Throw on to Sandoval. 2 gone now.
Batting fifth.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Slater is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, former World Series MVP Pablo Sandoval. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Popped him up. Albies ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Aramis Garcia. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Skied into very shallow right. Markakis on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Giants down. So striding forward now, Charlie Culberson, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
No balls and a strike to count. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Pitch on the way. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Lindor is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
In now, Abiatel Avellino as he grounds one briskly to short. Over to Albies. On to Freeman. A double play.
The right fielder, number 13.
So that brings up the outfielder, Austin Slater. Here comes the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Now here's a drive out to right center field. He's through first and hustling for second. The relay. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Nick Markakis.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Nick Markakis becomes the first out in the bottom of the fourth inning. So next up will be Freddy Freeman, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Freeman is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is, 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
A one pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis is there, 2 gone. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Freeman at second with 2 down. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
The left fielder, number 5.
At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. This is skied into short left center. Ozuna comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Evan Longoria. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Line drive to center field. Acuna is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Giants are... Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Flowers playing here in his age 34 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Slater is there to put it away for route number 1.
The batter, number 8.
Into the box now, Charlie Culberson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Out in front of it, strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Davis is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Riley. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In there, 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hit on the ground to third. On On to Sandoval at first, and that'll end the inning. Ready once again, Jalen Davis. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Acuna giving chase, but he can't get there. It's over his head. And he'll pull into second with one away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up Acuna. And this one is gone. A home run. To the plate now, Johnny Cueto. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting, number 46.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Abiatel Avellino. No hits to this point. Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ender Inciarte is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Popped up. Longoria is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. He flew out in his last at-bat. Popped up. Longoria over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now, and here's Markakis. Hit softly on the ground to third. On to Sandoval at first, and that'll end the inning. Luke Jackson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Austin Slater. Already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. Acuna is there, and he has it for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Francisco Lindor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now at the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
The third baseman.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's out.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's the first baseman, Freddy Freeman. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Ronald Acuna becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Jalen Davis. Gregory Polanco is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. This is skied into short left center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Up next to the Giants.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. Brandon Belt will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now that.
Ready for another chance? Aramis Garcia. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run, and it lasted that.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So Brandon Belt will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Stepping in for the Braves, Tyler Flowers. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Settling in now, Charlie Culberson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Digging in, Johnny Cueto. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. And this is right by Freeman down the line. It's a fair ball. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The batter, the right fielder, Slater.
Standing in now, Austin Slater. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Grounded back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. A play at the plate. A tag from Flowers. He's out at the plate. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. A tag, and he's out trying to tag up there. It's a double play. So now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just fouled into the second deck. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone!
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
And he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Shane Green enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here's Gregory Polanco as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Acuña's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and so digging in now, Adam Duvall. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of the windup all game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Duvall, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddy Freeman. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. On the move is Polanco, and he tracks it down, and this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete